Off in his life, I don't. Yeah.
Well, he made it this far. Yeah, I think he pulled it off in this life because he's made it this far. He's got a retirement, and he's not an ass.
He may use the excuse, "I'm a successful Indian."
Well, I was talking to you about that. I really think that he is screwing the system over secretly, but he's doing a good job. He leans towards the light. We are mixed both of dark and light.
Is he 100% Indian?
No, his dad was.
He got that. Well, whatever. But the whole thing is.
And he's got a heart. He's got a huge heart. He's a great guy, and he had his shit together enough to do what needed to be done. And since he did, and he didn't have a big problem with the systems and stuff. See, I woke up this morning concerned about the workers' comp system again. Once again, in my active imagination in the morning, I'm placed in front of a judge with an attorney, and it's me, and I'm looking at the system saying, you know what, I am fed up with you. I need this treatment, and I don't want to put up with this crap anymore. Now fix yourselves and do whatever you need to do, but get me what I need to be done. I don't want to go back to work and have to be worrying if I'm going to get treatment because they have sloughed their feet all along to try and save some pennies from me over these last 10 years. I need to know that they're going to be there for me. And I'm not going to go back to work if they're not going to be there for me because I have been shown that I've got to take care of myself because they're not there.
While you're working toward this, and when it comes up, before it comes up, work on the side and send your thing to, what's his face in Seattle, that help you thing he's got going, the rich guy with the computer world. They do things like that.
Ultimately, it's a legal thing. Now that I'm in the system, it's all legal ease, and so I could be committed. They could falsely accuse me of fraud, and I know it'd be false because I know I'm permanently disabled, and it's all been proven over and over and over. But they can lie and ruin my life, and they would do that just for their own personal profit to save them a few pennies, and even if Bill Gates came into my world, okay, let's say go to Bill Gates and see if he'll, lend me, grant me some money for some idea that I have or whatever.
Yeah, it could mess you up too.
The thing is that first and foremost, what I would have to take care of is this legal issue. Can I go out and make money? They could come after me for anything. Social Security could come after me for anything. They could say, hey, we've got a problem, and ruin my life forever. And I have been shown over and over and over that they don't listen. They get an idea in their head, and it has to do. I'm not at all surprised that after the attack on 911, that everybody wanted to go out and get the evildoers. And they saw evildoers everywhere. Evildoers everywhere. And I fit right into it because anything that doesn't fit into the norm is a risk.
Oh yeah,
to the system.
I understand it. It's another straw on a camel's back.
And I don't have the tolerance level to put up with people who invent their own crap so that they can get rid of and purge themselves of their anxiety and frustrations onto me. I don't have the tolerance level for it. I'd rather retreat. I understand why there are monasteries. I understand why you want to go find your caretaking place somewhere away from everybody. I get it.
Not too far, but far enough where I don't have to.
Where you have your own time and your own space.
And yell about their problems through the wall.
Well, you have your own space.
Thank you.
That's that. I get it. I understand it. Everybody wants that. And it's the same struggle everybody's going through. I understand that too. Anybody who's in the system, Bob, he's been harried his whole life, but he's dealt with it and he's learned how to deal with it. But it has to do with profit and loss. Is it profiting me? He had a paycheck. He had people that wanted to talk to him. He had people that said, we need your help. You know, that's a wonderful feeling. That's the mutual recognition thing. But when you're in a situation like me, where you're a burden to everybody, you know, I want to get out of that role. I want to realize the lesson so that it's totally understood to that aspect of my character about being victimized and being the victim, so that I don't have to live that anymore.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, I have to go through all these judicial systems and all these nincompoops who are fixed and they're just collecting a paycheck. And when they're presented with somebody real, they want to compete like it's some kind of dick measuring contest.
Hi, Kitty O'Neill here for Hobbs Chevrolet. I got my car there. That was great. Hi, Kitty O'Neill here.
Because
Hi, Kitty O'Neill here.
It's because
Whoa!
they all think that they're excited by my passion. They're excited by my life, but then they're conditioned and trained that they think they have to compete with me. It's not a competition. It's a resolution. You resolve the problem. War is not a competition. It's a failure of diplomacy.
Absolutely. Channel 1530 AM just hired, guess who?